So I gotta take, right, and I'm gonna be very careful on how to explain this because I do not think that The Weeknd is a musician, as far as can play the piano, can play the guitar, can play instruments and those type of things. I do not think he was is the type of person that could just pick up an instrument and go for it. So I'm not comparing in that sense, but as a persona, right? And making music that has no box to it. It's kind of like Prince. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to really go back and listen to Prince. But Prince made music from rock to punk to R&B. And he did whatever he wanted to do and did not give a damn who thought about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He just did what he did.
And he would take your wife too.
Very true.
He probably would.
Hey, so I had a similar take too, man. Before I got on, I was like, yo, this cat sounds like that disco cat Sylvester. That's what I thought. Make me feel. Yeah, that's the vibe I get. Every song I heard has the ghost disco drop 4 beat. Like if you'd have just added for every song, all of them would have been disco.
So I mean,
one thing I'll say though is that the thing about Prince is that his ear for music and his talent was able to make songs sound different, right? I think one thing that we did with this dude is that, not we, but people in the chat would say, that's his sound. Well, but the sound, if you sound like, it's one thing to have a certain sound, right? But the songs sound different enough, right? Versus it's the same sound because it basically sounds like the same damn song I just heard on the last track and the last track and the last track. Like Kareem made a great point. He starts it out with with the bass, like just clean, just bass, nothing, and he builds it up, and it's like that's most of his songs. So when there's a good this is a sound, and there's a bad this is a sound, because it's like, all right, I've heard this song before, and that's the thing with this guy. I've heard so versus Prince. There are a bunch of Prince songs. It says you can hear the sound because of the rock and then the fast tempo beat they could dance to.
Right.
But
but if you go back and listen to some of Prince's albums, he's had albums where every song kind of sounded the same too. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I mean, and so I think that what is The Weeknd? 4 albums in? This is 4th album, maybe, I think.
Right? I believe so, yeah, something like that.
I think that you're probably I think you're gonna have to see what he does in the future to really to see and understand, right? Because he may have a different sound for every time he comes out, a different kind of persona, maybe a different kind of sound every time he comes out. Because if you go back and look at Prince, I mean, Prince has albums where he's just playing an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, did he play like 15 instruments or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and so he just did music that he loved to do no matter what it was. I'm not saying that he's Prince or is going to be like Prince. I'm just saying, he's...
No, but I get the point that you're making, son. I get the point that you're making. Kind of
in that mold of an artist. Now, Triborough Gigolo said that he sounds more like Michael. He may sound more like Michael Jackson.
Same cadence to me.
May sound more like Michael Jackson, but I'm just speaking as an artist, because Michael Jackson, I wouldn't say put himself in a box, but you kind of knew what you were going to get from Michael Jackson, especially in the younger days with Michael Jackson. I seen this video of Michael Jackson and Prince on stage.
Oh, yeah, when he brought him on stage. Was that the one?
James Brown brought Michael on stage.
Yes.
And then Michael said, yo, you need to bring Prince on stage. And, Prince was on stage, and I guess he went to jump on a light pole, but it was a prop. Didn't know that it was a prop, and he fell into the crowd. And he was heated. He was mad at Michael after that
Michael
jump.
Jackson was like in jeans, right?
Huh?
I was when Michael Jackson was in jeans, and he did like the moonwalk.
Yeah, he did. I forgot what it was. He did something like that. But
the penny loafers, right?
But like Prince was like a real. It's crazy because he's got this huge personality on stage, but he's like a shy, quiet dude.
Yeah.
The stage allows them to be something that they usually aren't, man. Like,
the Jacksons were similar though. They were pretty shy also.
Who? Michael Jackson?
Like, but you know, the Jacksons. Period.
Oh,
Janet. A lot of them were like pretty. I wouldn't say shy, but more reserved.
Joe Jackson beat the crap out of them.
More reserved. Yo, you heard what Eddie Griffin said about them? He said, y'all father whipped y'all the face. He said, you got $50 million, buy some fucking counseling or something.
Oh wow!
He said, "I wish I had somebody to whip me to success."
Wow. But I'll say this one real quick, Sim. But the thing about it is that I give credit, even if Prince comes out and he does an album that he's playing acoustic guitar, or whatever, right? I feel like when people actually play instruments, they go through phases where it's almost like they feel a certain way. And I'm not trying to make an excuse, right? If it's an artist who just keeps making the same type of songs, whatever, yeah, okay, come on. But the thing about Prince is that him and some of these guys who are more real musicians, let me say, they're actual musicians, they go through phases where it's like these moves, these auras where they can't get out of it. So I at least give them that leeway to do. I give that benefit of doubt. But when I hear on track after track where it's synthesized and so automated, it's almost as if, because let's be honest, Weeknd probably has a lot more people. He probably has a lot more people producing his stuff than say Prince, right? I mean, Prince probably had producing stuff like that. Yes, he did, but Weeknd probably has a lot more, and they're probably deciding what his sound is more than Prince did.
Well, so I mean, that's true. That's true. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm kind of just speaking about the aura of him as an entertainer.